Hello and welcome to Postcard and a Pint. I'm Rachel.
Hello, I'm Wills.
And today it's a beautiful sunny day.
So we're going for a walk on the beach.
In today's video we trundle around Talacre, or Talacre as posh people call it. We fail on a flip-flop keyring, find a fun ship and proceed on the Pilgrim's Way. All in all, a top afternoon on the Welsh coast. Let's go! It was a beautiful day in North Wales. Time to get on the coast path and take in some fresh air. Did you know that the Wales Coast Path is a designated trail which follows or runs close to the coastline of Wales? It's 870 miles long and was the first dedicated coast path in the world to cover the entire length of a country's coastline. This is Talacre, the first beach you come to if you start the trail in the Dee estuary. Aw, that's cute. Now that's what teenagers should be doing, toasting marshmallows on a disposable barbecue on the beach. This is the Point of Ayr lighthouse. It's a Grade 2 listed building and was built in 1776 by a trust of the Major, Recorder and Alderman of Chester. It was to warn ships entering between the Dee and Mersey estuary. It's one of the most photographed and filmed lighthouses in Wales. Hiya! As you can see, once again, the beaches in Wales are ram-jam full. Not. Talacre is a very popular dog walking beach. These chaps were having an absolute blast. So here we are at the beach. We found a cheeky little spot in the dunes. The weather is amazing.
Beautiful.
It feels like spring is
cold.
Almost here. Actually, I'm not so cold anymore. My hands were cold down by the sea, but I'm all right now.
All right.
So like we did on our winter's walk, we thought we'd do a couple more shout outs today.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so we're going to try and wander to other places after this, but we'll do the first of our shout outs here.
Don't be offended if you're not in these shout outs, because we will do more and you will be on them.
We'll get round to you one day. So today we're going to do a few more people who always support us, always so lovely, so positive. So first off, you've heard us talk of these guys before. We love them. Dave and Kathy Hyde.
Yeah, hello Dave and Kathy.
Hi Dave and Kathy. Hi from a Welsh beach, all the way over to you guys in the States. Check their channel out. They travel over the States. They show you different bits and bobs.
They're just making memories of themselves and they're lovely.
They are top people. Do something good today.
Yeah.
Subscribe to Dave and Kathy.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Next one. Do you want to do one?
Next, we are going to go for CARA and Open-Minded Wanderer.
Wanderer. Open-minded wanderer, yeah. CARA.
That's what I meant.
Yeah, Cara's lovely. She's got a great channel. She's a brilliant history channel. If you want to find out properly about places, don't watch us.
Don't watch us, watch her.
Yeah. She's so much more thorough and in depth, and yeah, really great videos. So check out Cara.
Absolutely.
Open-minded wanderer.
Yeah,
and
not wanderer.
Not wanderer.
Wanderer.
And the final one we're going to do today is the BRIT girls go stateside.
Ah, yeah.
Lucy and Julie.
Absolutely.
Yeah, they
hello
are.
Lucy, hello Julie.
They are two Brits who've ended up living in the States, living the dream in the States.
Hell yeah.
Their life looks pretty damn good. So hello to you. Watch their videos. They do lots of different things. They do lots of comparisons between British and American places, foods, traditions, customs. Really fun stuff.
Good fun.
Give them a check out.
Yeah.
So that's our shout outs for now. We'll be back later with a
some
few
more.
more. But we're going to carry on exploring this wonderful beach. The dunes at Talacre are next to the Point of Ayr Nature Reserve. The whole area is an area of special scientific interest. One of Wales's most rarest creatures has successfully been reintroduced here, the natterjack toad. That's not one. Wills has gone after a funny bird. that makes a crazy sound. Is he a reed warbler? So, if you know what bird makes that sound and flies like it's had 6 cans of Red Bull, drop it in the comments below. Ah, the good old British seaside. Ice cream, fishing nets and dodgy inflatables. What's not to love? You can while away hours in these shops whilst picking out this season's bucket and spade. Ooh, fish and chips, although it's the shop that looks a bit battered there. Now I do love a good penny falls. The 2p ones are my speciality. Thinking about it though, this was quite possibly where we caught COVID. Cheers for that. Here she goes, the good old 2 at a time technique. Now these tickets are a bit of a disappointment. You need over 25,000 just to claim a pencil sharpener. I just wanted the flip-flop keyring. Thanks Talacre. See ya.
Look at that.
Every bloody video. After my epic fail on the penny falls, we've come along the coast and we wanted to show you this. It's the Duke of Lancaster ship. It's a former railway passenger steamer ship that operated in Europe from 1956 to 1979 and is now currently beached here near Mostyn Docks on the River Dee. Take a look. The Duke of Lancaster arrived here at Llanach Moor in North Wales in 1979 to start life as a fun ship. Sadly, the owners faced lots of legal battles from local councils and they had to close the business in 2004. Every owner since then has faced the same battles, hence the state of the poor ship. Despite being quite sad looking from the outside and very, very rusty, apparently the inside is in pretty good nick, and in fact it was featured in BBC Two's series The Coast in 2011 when you could see all inside the ship. It was pretty cool, check it out. And in 2012, a group of arcade dealers or game dealers got together and managed to get permission to buy all the vintage games from inside the ship. They needed cranes and everything to get them off, but yeah, they got all those vintage games. How cool! We've just finished having a look at the Duke of Lancaster ship and now it's time for...
A pint.
No. It's time for some more shout-outs.
Hey.
Yay! So I'd like to go first this time. I would like to shout out MAGENTA OTTER Travels.
Hey, Dara.
Hello, Dara.
Hello.
Her travel's brilliant. She is a very lucky lady. She lives half the year in the UK and half the year in the States.
Living the dream.
Living the dream. She's a complete Anglophile. She loves things British. She loves our cream teas. She loves a lot of the niceties.
And she wants to have a pint with us.
She does. She wants
Or
to
a
have a
cup of
pint.
tea.
Cup of tea and a cake.
Cup of tea and a cake. And
so,
a scone.
Yeah, so hopefully later in the summer we're going to meet up with Dara down south somewhere. She's going to introduce us to the Cotswolds.
Oh,
Can't
nice.
wait. Yeah, your turn.
I'd like to say hello to John and Cara, the retired travellers.
Hello. We love their videos as well.
Yep.
They're in the States at the moment. They're American. We first discovered them on their Europe series before the pandemic when they came over and they did a really fantastic trip around loads of great places in Europe.
Yep. They come to Liverpool.
Apparently you're coming to Liverpool next year, and if you do, we'd like to show you around.
We'd like to have a pint in the cavern
we'll
with
take
you.
you for a pint in the cavern and
Hell
do
yeah.
some Beatles stuff.
Yeah.
And finally, we'd like to give a shout out to UNOWHO Travel Channel.
Hello.
Simon and Elaine. We love watching your videos too. They've been in the UK recently. They like to walk a lot. They're a bit fitter than us.
A lot fitter
yeah,
than
a
us.
lot fitter than us. They walk in the Peak District quite a lot, but we've enjoyed watching their recent Cornwall series, and they've been up to Scotland. Yeah, so hi to you guys as well. And that's our shout outs for today. Many more to come. in other videos in the future, but the light's going once again.
It is.
We better get on with it. See ya. A few minutes drive along the road brings you here to Greenfield Valley. We can't remember when we were last here, but we'd forgotten what an amazing sight it is. After a short walk up from the car park, we arrived at Basingwerk Abbey. What a beautiful place. We learned all about the Pilgrim's Way. Centuries ago, pilgrims in their thousands were finding their way to Bardsey Island, drawn there by stories of a special place to be found at the edge of the Western world. A route has been mapped out across North Wales, linking ancient churches, holy water pools, prehistoric stone circles, 1,000-year-old stone crosses and magical woodland. This fantastic piece of art shows the journey and marks the buildings and natural wonders along the way. Basingwerk Abbey is considered to be the start point of the 130-mile route. I believe you can get a pilgrim's passport and get it stamped as you visit each place along the way. We are so gonna do that. The abbey was founded in 1132 by Earl Ranulph, the 4th Earl of Chester, and became part of the Cistercian order in 1147. Stunning! No, not that. And certainly not that. By the 13th century, the abbey was under the patronage of Llywelyn the Great, Prince of Gwynedd. His son, David ap Llywelyn, gave St Winifred's Well to the abbey. That's another great site near here, and I'm sure we'll do a vlog about it one day. During the Middle Ages, a thriving economic and artistic community developed around the abbey, and it became the home of many Welsh poets. We were so lucky to get the abbey all to ourselves. The sun was setting, and the light was simply fantastic. What a fantastic place. We've just decided we're definitely going to come back here and do it in more detail. So we just had a quick whiz around. As always, the light's going. We're going to go home today for our pint because Little Boots needs his tea. So let's go have a pint at home, have some nachos and watch some telly. Come on. Well, we're back home, but it isn't the same night that we went out.
It was about 2 weeks ago.
It was. We were going to do it the next night. You know, we did go home for beer and nachos. And then what happened?
You got the COVID.
I got the COVID, and I gave him the COVID, and as you saw last week, we both had the COVID.
Both had the COVID.
We are both better now. Yeah, we're both better, we're both back at work. We look worse than when we had the COVID.
We do.
Because we're back at work.
Yep.
But yeah, all good, everything good. So we're now going to reflect on that lovely day. What did you enjoy?
Because this video's out in 2 hours' time.
Yeah, this Happy Mother's Day, all the British mums. This video's coming out in 2 hours and we haven't finished it.
Yep.
What did you enjoy, if you can remember?
Oh, if I can remember. I thought the Abbey was really good. I love the ship. Well, I love the sand dune. I enjoyed it all. It was just nice being out, wasn't it?
I loved sitting in the sand dunes. That was absolutely great because that was the beginning. We've had amazing weather lately, but that was kind of the beginning.
Apart from next week when we want to go out and film another vlog and it's going to snow.
Snow!
Apparently.
Apparently so. Anyway, but all that aside, it was the start of the amazing weather, so that was lovely. I always like seeing the ship, and we did watch online on YouTube some urban explorers break into the ship.
They were cool.
They were way cooler than us.
Yeah.
So that, if you check that out on YouTube, there are some good videos of people.
Loads of videos of people inside the ship.
Inside it, but we're not that cool, so we just sat next to it and did some shout outs. That's a nice thing to do. Yeah. At the Abbey, I didn't know that was there.
We have been.
Have we?
Yeah.
I don't remember. I remember seeing Anna and Alf went there, hello, and yeah, I remember thinking, oh God, I don't think I've ever been there. I don't think I've ever been there in the daylight. That's why I don't know why it's there.
No, we used to go at night.
Yeah, so I think...
I saw a ghost there once.
Did you?
Well, I think I did.
Right, anyway. So, hopefully you'll see this video in 2 hours' time. So, with our cup of coffee, because it's still a working day on Sunday, we will say...
Cheers to the coffee times. Why do fish swim in salt water?
I don't know. Why do fish swim in salt water?
Because if they swam in pepper water, they'd sneeze.
Duh.